Hi, hello, Rayman. Rayman! This is a great game, but I would like to be done with it soon, just because I want to move on to Rayman 3 and also Rayman Origins. And like, this game has been amazing. I don't want to sound like it's not. But also, I just streamed Tomodachi Life for like 3 hours, even though it was just a demo. Hi, welcome everybody to the stream. Late night ManokAdobo here with the end of Rayman 2: The Great Escape. This was gonna be a short stream, but we'll see. We'll see. It might be an extra long one now. We'll do our best. We'll do our best. But welcome. Stream started, and let's freaking do it, y'all. Dreamcast. Let's go. 2 games? I'm going off the rails. One of them was only a demo. It was only a demo. I can never not think about Monokuma when I hear the phrase "it was only a demo." I'm serious. This is a problem. This is one of those vocal stims that nobody will understand or get. They're just nobody will ever be able to live my truth, and this is a shame. 6-7%. Nice. But hi, welcome on in. We're on the last mask of freaking Rayman 2. I've never been in this game, so I'm gonna assume all I gotta do is play the last few levels. But maybe, just judging from some things that have been showing up in the game, do I have to like backtrack and go find Lee or something? Like, I've seen her in earlier areas of the game, but like, she's not available for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, hello, welcome on in. We're playing some Rayman 2. This is a game that I played a little bit when I was a kid, but I never fully did. But yeah, it's kind of sad to see it like end so quickly, but hey, back then we wouldn't have like played it for this many sessions, this many like sittings as a kid, you know? Alright, the same cutscene, teensies. Welcome back, Rayman! You guys figured it out? Are you the real king? This is the same cutscene every time, dude. Same cutscene every time. I'm gonna assume that I'm not gonna not make it through the door. You know. But yeah. Chat, tell me all about your experiences with Rayman. He used to be a big name. He used to be such a big name in the platformer space. You know, making a name for himself in the 2D platformer era, the 3D platformer era. And then he kind of just didn't evolve with platformers. And it's interesting. Like, Mario is always going to be Mario. Sonic fell off a little bit, but he still had games. Other platformer mascots like tried to evolve, but then their series kind of went in weird directions. You got like, oh my god, Rayman trying to become like an RPG, but also trying to become like a third-person adventure game with Rayman Legends, but also trying to be a trying to be many things. Oh boy. Hold on, I want to get those. Why can't I get those? Okay, I'm gonna assume there's gonna be a way to get those later. You first saw Rayman on Game Boy Advance? Yeah, I guess like the good thing about Ubisoft releasing so many ports of Rayman 1 and 2 was just the fact that, hey, maybe your first exposure to Rayman was the DS version. Maybe it was the Game Boy Advance version. Like, it's valid. They're ports, they're good. Not perfect, but they're good. Bo. This kind of sucks. I can't see. I can't see where the frickin' switches because the camera moves away from it. Oh, what if I like... Oh no. Oh no, it moves with Rayman. Did I do it? Okay, I got both. How do I get out of here? Do I just go down? Oh, okay. Ow! Origins was pretty well advertised. See, there you go. There you go, you played Rayman. It is such a shame though, like, I still say to this day that Rayman Origins and Legends are possibly the best 2D platformers of all time. I know it may be sacrilegious to say, compared to other platformers that exist. But like, very few other games feel that amazing. Platformers at least. Just 2D A to B platformers. Hey, get out of here. Fun depends on what you want. Like, they remind me of Donkey Kong Country if it was faster and like more momentum based, and like the secrets are really well telegraphed, and the characters are just silly, and the animation is gorgeous, and there's just so much that feels right. I don't know, it's hard to find something negative to say about Rayman Origins. And Legends is great too. Mario World is the tightest game you played in the 2D game sphere. Yeah, it's tight. It is very tight, and the level design is still great after all these years. And I'm not going to say that Mario controls bad, because it's far from it. He still feels good. It's just like at a basic level good. It's like the minimum of what you expect. Not from like quantity, but quality. There's something about Origins that just feels like so much far above and beyond though. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Getting Legends and Tropical Freeze back to back was bliss. Yeah, like Tropical Freeze too. Like even Tropical Freeze started moving more in that direction. Like, it still feels a little bit more like Classic Country, where it's a little slower paced. Oh, was this timed? Hello? Country 1 and 2 most memorable. That too. But you're right, it depends on what you want in a platformer. Very few games in general just feel like you have that much momentum and yet so much control. But that's those games. For now, I'm playing Rayman 2. As far as 2D platformer, as far as 3D platformers go, Rayman Legends is in this interesting place. Like, I've said it before, like, it's in this place that's definitely after the early days of... Oh, no, 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 no. Man! I lost my freaking golden fist. It's definitely after the early days of platformers. So, like, 3D mechanics were already, like, figured out and everything. So it could focus on being quality graphics, quality experience, quality polish, quality, like, gameplay feel. And that's what's great about this. It's just a very well-made game. As far as identity, it still has kind of the Rayman identity. Like, he's got his helicopter here. He's got his, like, fist. It's still, like, him. I think this is the start of the era where, like, every platformer was at a baseline well-made. So you play it later and it becomes a little less unique. Not a bad thing. But it's interesting to see, like, once we were fully into the GameCube era, then just being a well-made game is not super unique. Because then you get your stuff like Ty the Tasmanian Tiger and Cow the Kangaroo and Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank, and then just suddenly there's a billion good platformers. Then it becomes more of like, hey, what did you grow up with, rather than like, what is a better game? Because they're all good games. What the heck is this? You some kind of ATST? Are you pooping out? You pooping out? What are you pooping out? Can they fight you? You seem a little invincible. Modern platformers, the less is amazing. It is amazing. It's very good for people who want a challenge. Yahoo! Rayman! The Snowman. Did you beat Requiem? Oh man, I am sad that like I couldn't have stayed for your entire stream of Requiem, but like, man, that game is good. I'm glad I was able to like sneak in for a little bit of it. You did. I would have been very surprised if you didn't, because you were right at the end. Hell yeah. I'm good. Yeah. But like, yeah, man, I've been just like playing and replaying Requiem so much. I'm on that second playthrough, just playing it on my own time. Oh god. Can I do something about this giant chicken mech? Oh, okay. Here we go. This is an interesting level. It's got a big like scope to it. Oh shit! That was always the problem with these dudes. You're just supposed to run away from them and hope they run off the edge. Do. Wait, isn't this a sign I can read? Reformatory for disturbing children. Oh. Oh, is that me? Am I disturbing? There you go. Wonderful. Find it funny how Pocopi and Requiem are two high rated games so far. It reminds you of 2020 with Animal Crossing and Doom Eternal. Man, if only there were memes at that. Freaking Leon hanging out with the Ditto. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, hey, yo. But yeah, like so early in the year too. Oh jeez. Ah jeez. Where am I going? But yeah, I know it's early in the year, but so far Requiem is my game of the year. Wait, is there gravity? Oh god, there is. Oh god, it's Mario Galaxy. Oh! That guy has a unique animation of being electrocuted in the water before exploding. The others just explode on contact. I heard the electrocution. I didn't want to stick around to look at it though. For the most part, the other like, I don't know, they kind of like remind me of gorillas. The gorilla pirate dudes. Like, other ones had animations of like cartoonishly running in the air before they fall into the water. I guess they're very context sensitive. I have a feeling Pragmata's gonna take it. I hope that the story for Pragmata is really good. Because, you know, we don't really know much about Pragmata yet. But I have hopes for it. I really do. I trust Capcom. Are we in the Crapcom era or the Cap God era? It seems we are in the Cap God era. Hopefully if they can keep it up. But with Pragmata, like, the only concern I have right now... Oh, there was actually a way to go. I thought I had to, like, Mario Galaxy it. My only concern with Pragmata is if the story is generic, or, like, not good. Then, yo, there's the Glowbox kids. Oh, can I just, like, run up the wall? There you go. Go, 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 go! Whee! my concern with the story is like it's gonna be this generic, like, oh, we saved the kid, and then we gotta contact Earth, but like, oh, maybe Earth is gone, and we just have to like, ow. All we can do is raise our little robot child and live life, and like that's it. It's gonna be like sad ending. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. I'm curious why this area has like alternate paths at all. Oh my god! Those pirates are named Gorilla Pirates? Oh, good. Go! I'm glad I actually got it. Look at that. There's lums here. Which means they intend for me to go this way. Maybe? Maybe not? Alright, I'm just gonna follow the path. You don't want to play Requiem on modern difficulty. See how much tougher you had it. Yeah. Yeah, no, Snowman's. Like, even though Requiem says, like, oh, the only difference between the two moderns are whether you save with ink ribbons or not. Like, I have it on good authority. People have done the testing. And by people, I mean, Mr. Mins over here. Mins Broadcast. I'm just, like, dying unnecessarily. Apparently, yeah, no, there's, like, more enemy health. They do a little bit more damage. Not, like, a whole lot, but there is actually, like, a gameplay difference. Which I feel like they should have said that. I feel like they should have just, like, said the enemies have more health or whatever. My theory, actually... So, you know, Capcom's been doing this since Resident Evil 4, right? Where, like, depending on how well you play through the game, they actually make it harder or easier. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this rocket now. Hello? Oh no! So, my theory is maybe Modern Classic doesn't explicitly make the game harder than than Standard. Standard Classic maybe doesn't make the game explicitly harder than Standard Modern. But maybe what happens is the game gets harder the less you save in order to encourage you to save more. But because in Standard to Classic, we play the game with ink ribbon saves, maybe the intent, maybe it just makes the game harder because you save less, and the way that you play is more careful by necessity. That the game director, or whatever you want to call it, makes the game of Resident Evil Requiem harder dynamically. I don't know. I feel like we need to make more, like, experiments to this nature. It could be. Maybe I'm just talking to my ass. Somebody needs to, like, data mine the code. Yeah, I am. Oh, wait a minute. I know. It was this way all along. Yeah, boy! My brain just could not understand that was our goal. I figured it out, though. Eventually. Dude, this is a big level, honestly. What are you doing over here? Plastic really only matters for, like, the first half, it feels. Yeah, basically. I mean, that's how it was with, you know, the hard mode in Resident Evil 2 Remake 2. That also had the freaking... Man, why does it feel like I should unlock the ability to double jump or something? I want to get that lum, but I can't jump high enough. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Oh, no! Pragmatic Twitter made a post acknowledging Mega Man, and Twitter was going wild. Why? Capcom. Do they not know both are made by Capcom? Is that surprising to them somehow? Like, you know, there was literally a Mega Man design contest. I don't know why I should be surprised that Capcom was talking about Mega Man. It's not like they haven't acknowledged the Mega Man in years. Not like before Mega Man 11 came out. Like, no, they've been doing Mega Man stuff already. People theorizing that the two connect? I don't know, maybe. Just like take place in the future. Oh, if they pull a freaking... Uh-oh. If they pull a freaking... I don't know what game am I thinking of as like an example. Just reveal that the worlds are connected. Like, sure, they could do that. I don't know what like purpose it serves. But hey, yeah, there are robots in Pragmata. There are android robots in Pragmata. There's robots in Mega Man. Maybe it's just revealed that Diana is like made by Dr. Light or something. Ba 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 ba. Jeez. Pac-Man, Shadow Labyrinth. Well, I don't... Was Shadow Labyrinth ever secretly a Pac-Man game? It felt pretty obvious it was a Pac-Man game, just looking at it. It's gotta be something where, like, they reveal that it's connected, like, eventually. Almost like how Resident Evil 7... Like, of course it's named Resident Evil, but, like, they don't really make it clear it's in the actual Resident Evil universe until the very end. Something like that, you know? That Glowbox's wife? My babies! My babies! It's horrible! The pirates have taken all of my babies! They've imprisoned them in cages in the mines! My darling Glowbox tried to stop them, but the pirates have captured him too! And they've taken him to their prison ship! Oh, look at Rayman holding her hand, comforting her. With this, I can get all the babies, all the way to the mines. Don't cry, Uglet. I'll bring your babies back. Glowbox's wife is named Uglet. That's wild. Oh my god, I'm piloting the ship. What is this, Assassin's Creed? Black Flag. Why can I shoot? South Mine, okay. What kind of game did this become? Why am I like open worlding? Oh, we took the babies. You know, I thought this would be harder for some reason. Okay. No level, we just go. I thought it was gonna be a whole thing. No, we just get the babies. Get the babies! Oh, Jesus. Dynamic destruction in a freaking Nintendo 64 Dreamcast game. That's crazy. Where am I going? I'm going right. Do. Oh, I hit the wall. I don't know why, but I'm getting like Outer Wilds vibes. Babies. Get in here. This is what I'm saying when it's like, this was right on the edge of like N64 and GameCube era, where games could have like more involved stories. Where am I going? I guess I'm turning around. Games could have more involved stories, but like the technology wasn't there yet, so all we could do is have this area where it's like, yeah, you're piloting a ship, isn't that cool? Like, yeah, I've seen a lot of games do this already. Like, what's unique about it? What's unique? You're piloting a ship. Okay, but what am I doing? You're collecting the babies. Okay, cool. Ow. This is like the part in Requiem where you shoot the exploding things on the bike. This is not Star Fox. I wish it was, though. The fact that it moves so slow is just funny to me. I guess West Mine is the last one to get. Look at all the babies. How many babies did you and Globox have? They got busy. This is the third mine of babies. Which I didn't think we'd be measuring babies by the mindful, but here we are. Don't quote me on that. How many children can work in this mine? One mindful. I like how these crates are just shooting energy at us. Kids today be like, was this really fun, Grandpa? Back in my day, we had slow bolt controls and we liked it. The 10th anniversary of Star Fox Zero. Don't make me feel old. The 10th anniversary of the last Star Fox game to come out. You crazy, man. I want more Star Fox, but Nintendo won't let me have it. Where am I going? Maybe Nintendo will make a new game this time. Like, okay, I'm going all the way back. I just have no way to tell if this is the objective or not. Boop, 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 boop. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay, we made it. Not real Eric, what is going on? I don't know why my overlays aren't working, but here we are. Oh, you playing the new Mario Wonder? How's Rosalina? Mama! My baby! Look, Uglet! Where are the others? Here are the others! Thanks for the chickens. These are the babies too! Take care of them! They're chickens! Oh, thank you! Take the boat to go home! What the the last mask was in the baby's mouth?
Hey! Rayman! Do you see what I found down in the mine?
Why, it's the fourth mask! I thought I had to, like, be the one to get them because I was, like... Because I had the O, the secret mystical power. Good luck, Rayman! Apparently Globox babies can have the mask, too. The PS2 version adds a Wind Guardian you have to fight. Okay, that makes more sense. Like, they just have it. No, they add a boss. That's cool. The fourth mask. Bravo, Rayman! You've brought me back! Polacus! The Bubble Dreamer! The pirates won't last long. I will use my powers to destroy their fort and rid the world of the robots that infested. Alas, my powers have limits. On Earth, the Lums make me invincible, but in the air, I am invulnerable as a newborn. It is you who will have to fight on the prison ship. I'm going to give you maximum energy. His arms, though, dude. That's crazy. This is a ultimate god being, and he's just a frog man with long arms. I like how one of the masks is just a tonic trouble dude. Hey, yo. Majora's Mask. It is an anticlimactic way to get the last mask. I barely thought I was like... I thought I was like so far from the end. Now go and find Razorbeard! Felt like there was meant to be more. They probably did cut it and just like added it to the PS2 version for the final boss. Go quickly and have no fear! Okay. Yeah. This is still like that era where games were a little like light on story, I suppose. Yeah, Eric, how's it going? Rosalina not meant to be short like Mario? Well, you better not get hit, I guess. Yeah. The other 3 temples fit the elements, but wind is missing. Yeah, I missed out on so many lums. The game has been saved. Well, okay, we have all 4 masks. I guess we're gonna beat the game soon, huh? I guess this might be it. Well, I'm glad I played Tomodachi Life first, because I might finish the Rayman 2 endgame in like an hour. The prison ship. Razorbeard receives a special guest.
Rayman poisoning your life. I've got the antidote. Equipped with the latest power booster, nothing can stop it. You can control it yourself or put it in self-pilot. It can kill, crush, destroy, torture, pull ears. Its legs are programmed to squash fleeing victims. In short, it does everything except the dishes.
I got a new dishwasher. I don't think I got the right kind for my thing anyway. I need to talk to the guy at the store again. Living in an empty room, hanging curtains to block out the view.
Don't forget the name of this marvel, the Grolgoth. Decide quickly, I have other clients waiting.
What do you mean? You have other robots to sell destruction to?
With this, I could destroy Rayman. Crush him, smash him. I'll take it. You won't regret it. Here's your money. It's all there. Count it if you like. Oh, I trust you.
Oh, we're playing. Okay. Ow. The purple guy is another Tonic Trouble character. Oh, I assumed he was another robot. I gave him the robot voice. Oh well. Hey, I can't control him. Oh well. I had a feeling. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna play Tonic Trouble. I hear it's not a very good game. But you know, Tonic Trouble suffered so that, oh my god, so that Rayman 2 could be as great as it is. Because yeah, the story I hear is that Tonic Trouble was simply made to like test the engine out and make sure that Ubisoft knows how to develop 3D games. And then they used that engine to make Rayman 2. So you know what? It was worth it. Alright, we're locking in. I can't afford to lose any more life just to get every single yellow lump. Man, this does make me want to play Rayman. Oh, I was not looking. This does make me want to play Rayman Origins just because the lum collecting in that game, even like the collecting of items in Rayman Origins just feels good. You know, you do that thing where you get the, oh my god. You get the king lum and all the red lums, the yellow lums turn into red lums and they do the song and it's like, you just feel like you want to collect them all because they're all singing and happy. Like, it just feels good to play. Like, I just really like Rayman Origins, y'all. Snowman's got Tonic Trouble on 64. Ah, lucky, dude. There's so many games on the N64 that I always wanted, but I never felt, like, good asking my parents for, because I could just never be sure if they were quality games. Like, you always know that a Mario game is going to be good. You always know that a freaking Zelda game is going to be good. But, like, what is this Tonic Trouble? What is, like... What's it called? Rad Robot on Wheels or something? What is a Glover? It's like these unproven platformers that like they could be good, but I want to like really make sure before I ask for it, you know? Oh my god, I didn't hit the switch. Wasn't that expensive either. Probably back in the day. That's the issue I have with collecting Nintendo 64 games, that like... Actually, collecting cartridge games in general, the problem I have with is like, a lot of game cartridges only have the label to differentiate them from each other. So as the games go on in like newness, like an NES cartridge has a giant ass label with an N label. A Super NES cartridge has like a very big label and an N label. N64 cartridges only have the front label. There's so many lums. Oh my god, go, Rayman! There's so many lums in this level, dude. There's no way you get these all in the first run. No! Ah! They just expect you to die so that you get a second chance of getting them all. What was I saying? Zero Idea, thank you for the raid. Can we get a shout out for Zero Idea? I am currently locked in a little bit. What was I talking about? Video games. Oh yeah, it just felt weird just asking for like every single 3D platformer. I always wanted to play them all. I see the advertisements in Nintendo Power, but like, I just never get a chance to. And this many years later, like, yeah, I could buy them used, but like, is it worth it when they're usually not gonna have the box? When they're usually just gonna be the cartridge? And if that's the case, like, is it? I don't know, I feel like it's not really that worth it anymore to buy just cartridge only games. I want the boxes. Like, the box makes it feel complete. The box makes it feel like you're buying the game for the first time, and you open the box and you read the manual and you like look at it and you take it out of the little plastic wrap. Like, that was the experience back in the day. Now it's just like, if I just get a cart, I'm like, okay, well, I guess this goes on my shelf now. It's not an experience anymore, dude. Maybe that's just me. I just hate that buying a N64 game in the box costs like hundreds of dollars now. That's a mood. Paper fades. Not unless you keep it preserved. I always, whenever I buy an N64 game in a box, I just get one of those little plastic protectors that like shields it from UV rays, so then the paper doesn't fade. Oh my god. Hold on, let me give that shout out. There you go. Oh, Cult of the Lamb was pretty good. Now you give me... You like how you gave me that RE2 N64 cartridge? Yeah! For Min's birthday. I believe it was your birthday. Or was it Christmas? I gifted them a copy of Resident Evil 2 for the N64. Because, like, honestly, I genuinely think that RE2 on the N64 is the best version of that game. I genuinely believe that. Like, sure, it's ultra mega compressed and the video quality is not as good. And like, sure, like you're gonna get like less quality audio. But like, it's the most feature complete, it's the most content complete. The loading times are a lot shorter because it's on the cartridge. It has arrange mode. It has both Claire on Leon's campaigns on one cartridge. Like, there's so much to like about it. You can play it with not tank controls. There's so much to like about that game. There's so much to like about that game. You know, so like the visuals. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's just like the one thing that suffers. Like, if people could find a way to have the content of the N64 game and just give it like the visuals of the Dreamcast game, that would be the definitive copy of Resident Evil 2. And I think people kind of have done that with the PC version. They like mod it. But as far as like single non-modded copy of the game, like N64 version is probably the most like feature complete. What the hell is this on the control panel? Zero Idea has a very efficient cult. Well, that's pretty good. I never got into Cult of the Lamb. I feel like it's a game that you really gotta like stream. And I am a streamer, but like, I don't know. Leap of faith? Well, that did not pay off. Wonderful. Kaiju wants to buy Bomberman the second attack, but it's expensive. Usually expensive. Where the hell? Oh. The game is more complete now, so probably be worth the play now. Wait, what were we talking about being more complete? RE2? Yeah, people have modded like the PC version of RE2 with like all the best features from all the different versions of it. Jeez. Jeez. Why is this guy so annoying? I don't think I'm supposed to fight him. I think I'm supposed to run. Because this is just not a good place to fight. Get away! Ow! You don't jump on me! You butthole! I think he's just gonna keep stepping on me. And not in the fun way. Okay, I get a little bit more breathing room down here. Okay, I think I can fight him down here. Like, I'm gonna die. But I think I'm gonna kill him first. Yeah, boy! Even got a little bit of health for that. Hell yeah. Okay, you know, I had said earlier that this game, like, had a little bit of lack of enemy variety. But, yeah, that flamethrower guy, though. That was a real test of my skill. His name is Ninjas, Razorbeard's personal bodyguard. He's the boss of Sanctuary Stone of Fire in the PS1 version. That's just so weird that the bosses are just switched around like that in the PS1 version. I guess most of the reason is just because maybe the bosses were finished, but like they didn't decide at the time where they would go yet. And then like the PS1 version just decided where to put them as that got closer to finished. And then other versions just decided on something else. Bomberman goes for like $350 to $450. Complete the box went for $1,150. Why is that more expensive than like Paper Mario on the N64? And I should know because I bought Paper Mario on the N64. Just being one of those games that I really wish I bought as a kid. So like, whatever price I paid for it, like sure, why not? That's the price I paid for waiting this long. If I had to say another N64 game that I wish I bought as a kid that like, sure it's expensive now, but I still want to buy it. Honestly, Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. Honestly. That's just one of those games that seems like really good. I've never played it myself, but it seems really, really good. Paper Mario N64 slaps so hard. It really does. Like, some people just don't realize if they've only played Thousand Year Door and not 64. Those games are very similar. Those games are very, very similar. Hello? You're on a flying shell, steer with thing, and stabilize with L. I don't see how this is stabilizing it. You're looking at N64 games after beating Conquer. Goemon games are hardly regarded. Yeah, I just like missed out on them. So I'm hoping Konami does some kind of like re-release. They did that Goemon collection not too long ago, but it didn't have the N64 games. There are, and I say games, there's more than one, but I think only one came out in the US. Oh my god. one of the interesting things about this game is how it has like whenever you go into like a 3D area like this, they really like pitch and roll. It's almost like plane controls at that point. Oh God! Ow! I don't know what I was supposed to do about that. Basically, did not think where Konami would be had they not dumped their eggs in the pachinko basket. And the thing is, like, to us, that feels like, oh, Konami ruined themselves. Oh, Konami, like, lost gamers' respect and trust and money. But, like, Konami, you know, made a whole bunch of money with that. As a company, it was the logical move to do. Just makes me sad. Like, thinking from the perspective of a Japanese company, where, like, all of their audience grew up and became adults. Like, yeah, it makes sense to pivot to pachinko, where, like, a lot of your audience now hangs out. Like, they're just adults that gamble. And it makes me sad. It's kind of like the equivalent of making a lot of mobile games instead of just, you know, video games. Like how Ubisoft treated Rayman for a long time. Like, in our minds, Rayman did not really get... I keep thinking that's a door. In our minds, Rayman didn't get a game after Legends. But, like, there were a bunch on mobile. There was, like, Rayman Jungle Run, Rayman Fiesta Run, a couple of other Rayman run games. Like, yes, they're just a bunch of run games themed after Rayman, and they just reuse assets from Origins and Legends. But they were games that made Ubisoft a lot of money. So from, like, the company's perspective, it made sense. From a gamer's perspective, it's just sad. It just makes us sad to just accept that if it wasn't for... Oh my God, I don't know where to go without the lums. If it wasn't for the money, these companies wouldn't be making video games. And this is what is making it sad in the AAA games industry. Like, it doesn't feel like developers want to make games anymore. Like, developers do, but companies don't. Companies don't want to invest money when they're not sure they're going to get a return on investment. They're not going to be sure if they please their shareholders. They're not going to be sure if, like, going to pay off. And if that's what developers are chasing, please stop shooting me. Please stop shooting me. Please stop shooting me. Please stop. Stop. I think there was a shortcut outlined by the lums. But, like, I just don't... Okay. Oh, this is the beginning of the game!
Help, please!
Back off, kiddies!
Woohoo, yippee!
I feel like back off was not the correct translation. It was like back away or stand back.
Yippee!
And look at where they are now, Ubisoft. Making a lot of money off of Splinter Cell, or whatever that Rainbow Six game is now, with Splinter Cell characters in it. Making a lot of money off Assassin's Creed. Making a lot of money off of the TNCs with the prisoner outfits. Like, again, from a gamer's perspective, Ubisoft and Konami are dying out. But the fact of the matter is, they're getting money from their investors and money from, like, microtransactions, and that's what makes it sad. I still have to find Glowbox! That's what makes it sad, because they're getting rewarded for doing things that, like, make the gamers hate them. And this is just the sad state of the freaking AAA games industry. That, like, games are no longer being made for the gamers. And that's why a lot of companies are just, like, making freaking... Why is Rayman just, like, going all the way around again? Okay. Sure. I don't know why we had to watch that. Like, this is why a lot of companies are making, like, High Guard and all these other, like, big old multiplayer battle pass microtransaction heavy games because they're like, this is what'll make the investors happy. This is what'll make like lots of money. This will like blow up and take Fortnite's money. And it's just like, no, nobody wants this. Nobody asked for this. And you know what? How are we gonna solve that? It's not up to the gamers to solve, first of all. But like, eventually investors are just gonna think, hey, video games are not worth investing into. And then you know what they'll do? Cause another video game crash. And you know who's gonna still exist after all of that? Nintendo, maybe a little bit of Sony, Sega. Just back to the people who are making games for the sake of liking to make games. And Valve definitely will stick around, that's for sure. Going back to like making games for the fun of it and not just because it makes money. You were gonna say Nintendo. Exactly. Because like you hear the news articles about like Epic Games laying off thousands of people or over 1,000 people. And then you hear the news about Nintendo like raising the price of physical games. And sure, the gamers get angry at both, but it feels like the gamers take it personal when it's the like raising price thing. And it's like they're not even raising the price of physical games, they're lowering the price of digital games. But like, hey, you know, glass half empty, glass half full. Which one do you subscribe to? And just like, I'd rather have transparency in pricing, transparency in what we get charged as customers, than like hiding those costs and then like firing people. That's just my soapbox, okay? That's what I want to say. It's just like, if I am going to be the one charged for a game and I am responsible for the company's like success just by buying the game, I feel like that's how it's supposed to be, rather than a live service game where you can't like directly influence the popularity other than whether you play it or not. And then you're like, oh man, I don't want to support Fortnite, it's got all these properties that I don't support and it's like it's predatory, but like my friends play it so I can't stop playing it. Like, it just sucks that it feels like gamers don't have a say in it anymore. So like, hey, I'd rather have what Nintendo's doing. That's all I'm saying. Okay, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. I can finish this game now. Nintendo has a very high employee retention rate in Japan. That's the thing too, like, you've never heard of Nintendo laying off people like that?
Come on in, you useless grub. Rayman has the foremast, and he's on the ship. You failed me again. I warned you, didn't I? Let's see how well you swim in molten lava. Meanwhile, I'll just handle this little problem myself. Prepare the Grogloth. I know how to lure Rayman to me.
Do you? Do you know that? Have you ever interacted with the guy? I feel like you've never seen him until now. Christ, why is Glowbox up here? He's not that important, is he? Oh, okay. Okay. Razorbeard's just gonna pilot the mech. Char's counterattack over here.
Identify target. Around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world.
Leave my friend alone! Pew pew. Oh god.
Now you're alone for eternity.
Are you okay, Glowbox? I'll be fine. Now go. All right, boss fight time. Okay, we're just in it. All right, I'm playing the final boss. I thought we'd have like a little more to this. Oh, we have to shoot it back at him. Ow! What are we doing? What are we doing? How are we doing this? This is how we're playing this game. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. I love how this thing is animated. Oh my god, I love the animations in this game. They're just so silly. Okay, I have to like angle my shots a little bit. Okay, now we gotta dodge. I'm learning. Okay, this is only phase 1 of this fight, so it can't be that easy. Okay, no more filter from now on. I'm gonna be sorry. I can't do it that dynamically. Oh God. Oh, we're doing that thing. Now I've gotcha. Hey! See you next fall. Have a nice trip. Uh-oh, me too. Lee? Don't be afraid, Rayman. I'm here. I feel like Lee has not done much this game. Like, she gave us a couple of powers, but I felt like she'd be more present. Like, Batilla gave so many powers to Rayman, though. Whoa! Where are we? In the freaking end of Star Wars Episode 3? You underestimate my power! Oh, the final boss is gonna have a rocket riding section? You were kidding me, man. What, is our friend now? I've never met this specific rocket in my life. But we're best friends now, apparently. Oh God, you're just ahead. Rayman! Bravo, Rayman, you are sensational. Oh God, my eyes. Razorbeard is nearly beaten. Stop flashing like that. Seizure warning, please. Thanks to you, hope has come back into our hearts. The slaves have broken their chains and escaped. On land, Polycus eliminated all the robo-pirates. Destroy Razorbeard and our victory will be complete. This is a very rushed ending, I'm gonna say. That's not the type of flashing you want. I mean, I think she's naked all the time. Rayman. Uh-oh. Big old Beetleborg. I'm not afraid of you. I mean, okay. Well, I thought I was gonna, like, attack him, but I guess I'll just fly around instead. What is this? Oh God, no! Come back and fight. I understand. I understand what I must do now. Now I'm fighting, baby. You won't escape. Oh my God, the shots are limited. Okay. Didn't know that. I'm gonna have to find another one. You won't escape me. Cool, I'm not trying to escape. I'm trying to, like, find another way to shoot you. What else can I do? Blind him? Do. Ouch! I didn't think the final boss would be a freaking Star Fox kind of thing. Have fun! Whoa, buddy! Try to avoid this! I'm trying. Jeez. Man, I can't imagine what it would have been like to play this game as a kid. I'm slipping! Oh! The mechanics of this game are so, like, a little anticlimactic. Because, like, you don't lose progress when you die, which is great. But also, it's really easy to just, like, die and explode, and then you're just, like, back into it immediately. PS1 version of this boss fight phase is entirely different. How so? Oh God. You deserve, what do you mean you deserve it? You butt? What, how different is it? The flying controls must control pretty good. They're honestly really not bad. Like, it really feels like airplane controls. Like, you just pitch and roll like a flight simulator, which I did not expect. Usually video games don't go for the whole flight simulator experience. But man, for people who are not used to flying a plane, this can get pretty disorienting because you're just like up and down and all around and upside down all the time. I mean, I get it. I feel like this phase is a little too long for what you have to do. Like, yes, I can shoot him. You get like 3 shots on him besides the 2 that like shoot his arms down. Your lava bath is ready. Oh man, there's so many shots coming at me now. Yeah, if this phase was like 1 or 2 cycles faster. Yeah, boy! Play the Ace Combat games. I've never played them, but like I imagine that's how they're like. Rayman, I've saved one little surprise for you. Oh no, the self-destruct sequence. You can't Dr. Wily your way into this. Who do you think you are? Get out of here. If I go down, I'm taking you with me. Father? Ah! Never give up, my son. I don't get it. Do we just die? What is this ending? Ah, yes, we've gathered here today to say goodbye to our friend Raymond. He's just a shoe! He actually died! Are we gonna reborn him? Oh my god, we're gonna bring Rayman back to life. It's gonna be like, oh my god, wow! The lums, the moonbeams, Rayman from a single shoe. Oh my god, he actually dies. No, he didn't die. He just lost his foot. Not even his shoe, he lost his foot. I thought they were gonna like reform him like Baymax from Big Hero 6 or something. I lost a leg in the war. I never had legs. Rayman! Rayman! Wow! You'd more say Iron Giant. True! True. Oh my god, it's like the ending of Rayman 1. You did it! You saved the world! Rayman, we honor you this evening. Without your courage, the enemy would still be here. Once again, the world has found harmony. The heart of the world is back together. PS1 final boss is more linear, traditional. Oh, that sounds fun. Now rest. You may have to fight again. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? We did it, Patrick! We saved the city! The end of Astrobot. That's it! That's it! We beat... Oh my god. Alright, it's good to know that the Rayman writers, you know, between Rayman 1 and 2 still have not... Oh, I'm sorry. Is the music... Oh, the music's bugging out! Be-de-doo, be-de-doo, be-de-doo. No! My disc is dirty! Okay, it fixed itself. Okay, that was kind of dumb. Like, it was just repeating. I thought I was gonna have to, like, mute it. The zany credits music. It was repeating, like, a little more times than I expected. Is this like a... Is this... Can I control this? Is this a game? No, I can't control that. I thought it would like shoot the credits as Razorbeard or something. Nah. PS1 version also has 100% reward 2D prototype of this game. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was ever like available. Yeah, I had heard that there was like a 2D version of Rayman 2 that like was more based on Rayman 1. And they're like, hey, 3D is in. We're gonna make a 3D platformer. I never knew that was like available to like play. That's cool. I would like to like play that someday. Is there 100% bonus for this game? It's okay, you can tell me if there's 100% bonus for this game, because I'm probably not gonna do that anytime soon. But hey, a good thing I assumed that getting the last mask would be a lot more of an event, but I guess they really just rushed the end of this game. Only the PS1 version has a 100% bonus. Okay, fair enough. Who do you think they are? Sakurai? Get the melee credits up in here? Guess not. Guess not. No, yeah. Okay, now that I've actually played Rayman 2, it's an interesting game. I don't think it's the best 3D platformer of all time, but not like mechanics-wise or anything like that. David Gasman, that's Rayman. Rayman, Gasman, Liquid Man, Blade Man, Metal Man, Bubble Man. Right, the 64 platformers, top 5. Well, I haven't played every 64 platformer, so I'm like, I don't know if I can even like give a proper ranking of that. But you know, I played Super Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. What other 3D platformers have I played? I never played Goemon. I never played freaking Jet Force Gemini. I never played Tonic Trouble. I never played Glover. Like, surprisingly enough, there's a lot of 3D platformers never played. Like, I played Donkey Kong 64, but I kind of wouldn't put that high. Like, I know it's a great game. I kind of just wouldn't put it high just because of its design. You love Glover? I want to play Glover, though. Like, as a kid, I'm like, do I buy Glover or do I buy Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg? Those games seemed very similar at the time. You know? Yeah, no, I want to like Banjo-Tooie more, but like, the more I think about it, the more I replay parts of it, I'm like, man. Like, it's that thing where you play a game and you're like, that was great, and then you play it again and you're like, oh, you know, this part wasn't that good. Like, I don't want to say the entirety of Banjo-Tooie feels like that, but it's just like, you do so much in that game that you feel tired of it. Whereas other games feel like, oh, I want to play that more. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather walk away from a game feeling, oh, I want to play more, I'm sad that it ended. I don't want to feel like, man, I am tired of this game. Like, it was fun, but I never want to do that again. Like, that's the feeling I get from Tooie, and especially Donkey Kong 64. As much as I want to like it. But Banjo-Kazooie and Super Mario 64 constantly give me the feeling of, man, I love that, I wish I had more. And you know, that's the exact same feeling I got from Resident Evil Requiem. Just like, I'd rather have the game leave me wanting more and like quit while it's ahead and not overstay its welcome, you know? Feels like a slog. Yeah, no, it's sad. Man, what are other N64 3D platformer games? Bubsy 3D. Well, that was not on the N64, sadly. I just played Jet Force Gemini. I do have Rare Replay. I freaking bought Rare Replay on the Xbox One for the sake of streaming it, and then I never streamed my Xbox One. Man, these credits are long. It is... Yeah, if you ever played Rayman Origins, the credits for that game are massive and just like last over like 40 minutes. I feel like we're getting that again. Rocket Robot on Wheels, Tonic Trouble, never played those. Mystical Ninja Goemon, never played that, but I want to. I really do. When you tried to boot Rare Replay on my Xbox One, it shat the bed. It really did, but that's, you know, that's just Xbox. No wonder Xbox is dying. There's no Wind Temple. Game feels rushed. PS2 version did throw in a Wind Boss. Yeah, I don't think I can rate top 5 platformers of the N64 because I only played Banjo-Kazooie, Tooie, Mario 64, and Donkey Kong 64, I'm gonna be honest. Like, the games I played on the N64 are more like Zelda and Harvest Moon and Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 and Wave Race and... oh my god, so much Mario Tennis. So much Mario Tennis. Like, there's so many games I'd love to play on that thing. And here I am looking this many years later just being like, man, I guess the N64 didn't have a whole lot of games, but I enjoyed everything I did play. Kirby 64. I don't know if I really count Kirby 64 as a 3D platformer. It's kind of a 2D platformer with 3D graphics, 2.5D. But I'll rate that highly. That's a great game. I'll give that like the number 2 or 3 spot. Like, I'll put Mario 64 as my personal favorite. Banjo-Kazooie might be the second spot. If we're counting Kirby 64, that might be the 3rd spot. Yeah. Quality over quantity. That's the N64 way. You got that right. Also, what's up, Thank Twig? Yeah. I'm like, these are long credits. These are long credits. These credits are taking longer than like the actual final boss. That is the Ubisoft way, really. Man, Banjo's your favorite Mario 64? Like, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Those two are like fighting for what you think is the better qualities in a platformer. Like, you know, obviously since Mario 64 was a launch game, it has a disadvantage as far as polish. But like, for a first try at a 3D platformer and one of the first 3D platformers ever, it is absolutely insane how much Mario 64 got right the first time. Like, the first try. And I am like, I will never not be impressed by that. Like, you know, not really being sure whether an analog stick was the proper way to control a 3-dimensional game, like getting momentum right, getting like 3D exploration and physics right. Like, it's not perfect in that like the thing about Mario 64 is that they designed it with momentum and game feel first, and that's just like a known quantity of all the interviews and stuff around Mario 64. So even if like there's a lot of people who have issues with Mario's momentum, they have issues with how he controls, like, it's less from a place of, oh, this feels bad. It's more of a place of like, oh, he's like inaccurate, he slides around, like there's annoying things about how he slides off of slopes and all that. Like, again, this is not my opinion, this is just what I've heard people say about Mario 64. So like, I'll give them that, personal taste and whatever, but like, if you feel that Mario 64 feels good, then he feels excellent. Be perfect if the camera's fixed, that's your only gripe. Yeah, and then at that point, it's like one of the things that like they didn't necessarily get wrong, but it's hard to do with a 3D platformer. Like Sonic proved that, a lot of other 3D games proved that, like the camera is hard to get right. Rayman too, think about like the way you do the camera in this game. Like, it's kind of a mix between Zelda 64 and Mario. No, well, like there's a lot of fixed camera angles. Like, look at this. A lot of the camera angles are fixed. So it's like a very controlled, very like curated camera. So it's very hard to get like the camera stuck on stuff. So this was a way to do it. This was a way to do it back then, because the N64 doesn't have a second analog stick. The Dreamcast very much doesn't have an analog stick or C buttons. So like, you know what, the way you do the camera is you just fine tune it manually. That's a way to do it. Heck yeah. Frankly, we still mess up cameras to this day. Yep, for sure though. You only had 3 games to your name on N64, rented everything else. Fair enough, too. Like, that's the way you did it back then. Yeah, surprisingly, a lot of older games had rushed ending sequences. Yeah. But yeah, this is a fun game. I don't know how to feel about it compared to like Rayman 1. They just feel like very different games. I will say, like, the way that it felt in my mind before actually playing it, it was such a different game. Just colored by my expectations from Rayman 3 and like Rayman M. I thought the pirates were gonna be more like of characters, but instead Razorbeard just stays in his room 90% of the time and fights you in a mech. And then the robot pirates don't really have any characterization. They just kind of exist and their AI is almost all the same. And it's not bad, it's just I wish there was a little more variety. But it feels good. Like, the combat feels great, like, the first few times, and then it's just the same. But they do shake it up a little bit. Like, that flamethrower dude was hard, even though it was the same kind of mechanics. Like, there is a lot more they could have done, but I don't necessarily they did anything bad. Funny how I played this on a Dreamcast, we went into an N64 platform tangent. Well, yeah, I consider this an N64 game because it was originally on N64. That's like the definitive original version of the game. I just happened to play it on a Dreamcast because I wanted like widescreen and like 60 frames per second. Yeah, it's a lot darker tonally. One thing Two's fans like about it. I would like that more about it if it had a little bit more of a story. But, like, I don't expect much, because it is an N64 game. It really was just like, oh, help us, Rayman, you're our only hope. And then, wow, we will help you along the way. Wow, you defeated Razorbeard. Wow, yay. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's a very simple game. But, hey, you know, 3D platformers. There's a lot you can get wrong with them, especially in this era. And Rayman 2 did a lot of things right. It really did. Yeah. Mostly rented N64 games. I feel like that happened a lot just because N64 games were super expensive too. Like, they were $60 back then, which was like even a lot more money. People are angry right now about paying like $70 for games, but like, adjust for inflation and like a $70 Nintendo 64 game is like over $100 now, I believe. That's crazy. That's crazy that our parents paid that much for games. Yeah, you know? But yeah. Lego Racers, Pokemon Stadium, Majora's Mask. Love Majora's Mask. Love Zelda Ocarina of Time. Love so many games on the N64. Very nostalgic. But for now, I guess, hey. I mean, I could go back in and just like play some of the game more. I don't know what was up with those levels where Lee was just like at the beginning. Is that like a time trial or something that I unlock now? Is there something that happens if I load the game up? I don't know what that's about. I assume the game would like make me backtrack eventually. Does anybody know? Just go ahead and tell me, because I'm probably just gonna end the stream. Like, what is the deal with Lee meditating at the beginning of some of these levels? Oh, I wish I remembered some of the levels she was at. I just assumed that something would happen with those. Back then, you played everything through Blockbuster. Hollywood Video, that was the one. Man, when I was a kid, when I was in tennis, we would do fundraisers for the tennis team to buy our like uniforms and stuff. And one of the ways we'd buy fundraisers were these like coupon books. Get these coupon books. It's like you pay $20, but you get like a coupon book that saves like, oh, save like $5 off of a sub at Jersey Mike's, or save like get a free rental at Hollywood Video for a game or a movie, or like get like discounts off of a local businesses like dry cleaning or whatever. And my parents would just buy the coupon books themselves because the coupons were really good deals. And specifically, Hollywood Video came with like an entire sheet of free rentals. Like, I could get weeks and weeks of rentals of games, which would cost like way more than the cost of the coupon book. So I'm like, heck, that's worth it. I'll get a bunch of rentals from Hollywood Video. And I rented a bunch of games. I rented freaking Dragon Ball Budokai. I rented a bunch of N64 games. I rented GameCube games. Specifically, the one I regret the most is renting Thousand Year Door, Paper Mario, because I had to beat Paper Mario Thousand Year Door in 1 week, which like is doable, but I didn't want to have to rush through it. And then like I didn't own it at the end of the day, so later in my life I had to buy it again. I don't know. I don't know, like rentals were a double-edged sword back then. Ew. What's next on the list of games? I honestly am not sure. Like, Tomodachi Life is for sure gonna happen. I was considering maybe a Sonic game, like Sonic Heroes or something, just like a more retro one. Like, I want to play another retro game. I could just go into Rayman 3. I don't know if I want to right now. Still thinking about it. But that's an option. Or I could just skip right to Rayman Origins, I don't know. But I'll figure that out. For now, I think we're gonna call it for the night. It's nice to reminisce about the past video games, how the industry used to be. And there'll be plenty more opportunities for that once we play more games. Yeah, no? For now, though, perfect way to end the night. It is not too late. I have time to just, like, take care of a couple of things. And, yeah, you know. Have a good night, everybody. I have to, turn off. I'm like, I don't have a way to pause this console. I have to just actually reach over and shut it off. I'm blue. You're blue now. That's my attack. I'm blue for an amazing reason. What is your blue? My name is Blue. How blue are you? I'm the bluest person ever. Wow. Finish up Monster Hunter Stories 3, playing old stuff till Pragmata. Oh, right, I still need to continue playing Dragon Quest 7, so that may be what I play for the meantime. But yeah. Y'all, have a good one. Stay clucky, y'all. And you all know the deal for real. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I play this or any other game. Links are in the chat. Links for the social media. If you want to follow me on one of those or join the Discord. And if you have any art for the stream, post it to the Discord, specifically in the stream art section, because that's the art that I put up at the end. You know? Yeah. I have a girlfriend, and I am so blue. This is true. Both of these things are exemplified on the screen right now. Yeah, you want to see some art? You want to see some art? You want to see the art I made in Tomodachi Life? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Somehow, some way. I'm actually really glad of how these turned out. Like, they're not perfect. They're a little cursed. But hey. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, y'all. That's it for the stream. Have a good night, y'all. Like, Rayman was very, very close to the end. I could have beaten it last time I played. I just wasn't sure. Oh well. Hell, I could just do like Requiem New Game Plus runs until a new game comes out. We'll see. But hey. I got rid of Jill's beret. Did I? I might have accidentally like disabled it and forgot to re-enable it as part of my redeems. It's supposed to be there though. I'm a member of Stars. I can get that back if you really want it. If you really want it. Manage rewards. Oh, we still got that. Sneeder. Oh yeah, it's disabled. Sorry. Get slime time. Let's get the Wastache. Let's get the bucket. Oh man, I just totally forgot to re-enable all of these. All right, y'all. That should be working then. I'm a member of Stars. So cursed? Whose face is cursed? Is it mine?
I'm a member of Stars.
Perfect. It's the perfect that really makes it. All right, y'all. Have a good night. Stay clucky. If you're coming along on the raid, copy one of these messages, and we'll see you on over there. Have a good night. Stay clucky. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.